What's up everybody? So today's video I will be switching up the air intake on the Z. Now currently I have the AAM competition cold air intake. I really do like the system. I think it's designed very nicely, and the one thing that I really like about the AAM system, it has these spacers right here. They go where the mass airflow sensor is, so with this in, the car will gain a little bit of power, obviously being a better intake than stock. However, if I tune the engine and I take these out, now all of a sudden the intake diameter is actually larger, so you can actually tune the vehicle for more fuel and more air, of course, to get even more power, while all the other intakes on the market just come one way. So once you tune it, that's it, while these ones you're able to tune it for even more power. So we're gonna first off get the strut brace off, get these off, and then show you what we're actually doing. So there's everything off, very easy to do, just the one clamp, the other clamp right down there, and then you just pop off the sensor and then take off the little breather hose, but very straightforward. Now here's what I'm gonna show you. So this is the AAM pipe that is currently on the car. Obviously I have the sensor still in it, and then the spacer you can see is in there as well. And when I did the installation video, it was pretty snug to get it in there. I had to use a rubber mallet to tap it down in there, and I mentioned that it probably would be a little difficult to actually remove this. So AAM has actually redesigned their intake. This is the new pipe, and this section down here, you can see that slight bend right there. They've actually made this a little bit larger, and I'll show you in just a second. These things now click in and click out, so they go in much smoother than before. So these are a lot easier now to take out. So here's the new pipe. I'll go ahead and show you how this works. So you just slide this in, and then it kind of gets stuck right there. Give it a firm push. It locks right into place now. Very easy to get in there, no need for rubber mallet. And then just give it a firm pull. You can pull it right out. So now we'll go ahead and reassemble the new pipes. All I have to do now is take off the airflow sensor, slide it into the new pipe, and then as you saw, just pop this right in place. Then I can put the new pipes with the new spacers back in the car. The car will run exactly the way it did. And then of course, if I want to tune it, I will easily be able to pop these things right out. So I really like how AAM went back to the drawing board. They tuned it just a little bit better to make this thing work even better. I do like how it's the only one on the market that actually has adjustability. That's something you just don't get with other brands. So I really like that, and now it works flawlessly. So for everyone looking to get the intake, it is now absolutely perfect. Go ahead and take the new pipe, slide this in, make sure everything lines up. Lock it in place. Everything looks good, and then just take the sensor, carefully put it right back in. So that was easy enough, got the sensors back in, the new spacers and the new pipes, those are all ready to go. And now just like removing them, all I gotta do is pop it right back into this coupler, squeeze it back into there, do the two clamps, the breather hose, and then plug in the sensor, and we are good to go. So with that side done, I already have this clamp on, this hose on, now I'm just working on this. One other really cool thing about the new design, if you look back on the stock ones, it's basically just a smooth pipe all the way to both ends. Now on the new one, can't really see right now, but you saw earlier, the end of each pipe actually has a nice bevel around it, so I can feel it on the back side of this clamp here, so you really know everything is nice and secure. I had no issues before, but at least now the design is even better to where you can feel that ridge right under the silicone here and put the clamp exactly where you need to put it. That way you know you won't have any leaks or anything like that. So we're about done now. Everything is nice and tight. All I have left to do is put the strut brace on. So overall, I really do like the AAM products. It's kind of funny to look at the power differences. So when I had the car dyno down at Soho Motorsports, with just the cold air intake and the short tails, I was at 313 and 254. And then they pulled up some stock Nismos, just like mine, with no parts on them. They were down to 293 and like 240. So now with the high flow cats, it's crazy to see how just 3 parts on this bumped it up 30 horsepower and 20 pound-feet of torque at the rear wheels with no tune. So it's really awesome to see that these cars are actually good with modifications without tuning. These bolt-on parts will actually give you power, and the butt dyno agrees, and the real dyno obviously agrees as well. And I love that AAM is constantly looking at all their stuff, revising it, making sure everything is always basically the best quality you can get and just a really good system. So we're about done. Let's get the strut brace on, and then real quick, if you guys notice, this is the trunk liner piece. I have it out at the moment because I found out that this is the cause of the trunk rattle in the car. I have a pretty loud exhaust setup on the car and it sounds pretty awesome, but this rattle drives me crazy. So what I'm gonna do is look for some type of foam material like this thick or something, with one side being adhesive, that I can put on this whole thing, cover up all these plastic pieces, because all this plastic, even these little push pins, touch the metal of the trunk, and that's what causes the rattle. So I'm gonna look for something, hopefully can figure that out and make a video. That way your loud Z cannot be annoying for you. With the windows down, it's not bad, but the rattling is really annoying, so I'm gonna fix that soon. Anyways, let's continue and get the strut brace back on. Well, there you guys go, super quick video just showing you the next generation of the AAM cold air intake. I've been very happy with it the way it was, but now I know that if I end up tuning the car, I can easily remove those spacers with no issue. I won't have to worry about a vice grip or anything crazy getting them out. So I'm really glad to see them revise it to make it even better. And honestly, all these cold air intakes, they cost the same, so might as well at least buy the one that you can tune later. It makes a lot of sense. And that's basically the biggest selling point of this kit. Same price, and yet you can do more with this one. Now, what do I do with these stock pipes right here? Honestly, this can make a pretty cool, like, custom short ram air intake or something cool. Or I can make maybe brake ducts or something cool, I don't know. Let me know what I should do with those. Message us on Instagram or comment on the video. But yeah, there we go, all done. Hopefully I can fix the trunk rattling soon. And can't forget the last piece of the puzzle. Not too bad, just popping this thing right back in place. Very quick project. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Smash the subscribe button or click the subscribe button, whatever you want to do. We'll see you all next video.